Hey guys, it's me. I haven't done a full video in a while, so I thought I'd come and talk to you guys about a very touchy subject for me. It's incontinence, bladder issues. So I went up, well, it'll be 2 weeks, is coming up Thursday, and got Botox done again. Excuse me. I can't seem to kick this bug. Anyways, so I went up and got Botox done, and it was so painful. Well, my urologist, Dr. Lee, upped my dose from 200 units to 300. Well, it's getting harder and harder for me to hold my right leg up because my right leg is my weak leg. And that and the pain, the lidocaine didn't take. So I felt everything. So I was crying between my leg and that. My poor mom was sitting across the room just cringing. I could see her face because you could see the screen that they had up that showed my bladder and each and every poke that happened in my bladder. Well, unfortunately, we just came to a conclusion between me and my urologist that I can't do this anymore like that. My next one is scheduled for May. And it's going to be done under anesthesia. Which scares me because, anesthesia holds risks for anyone, but especially someone who is morbidly obese. Anesthesia does tend to hold a few more side effects than most people. There's more risks involved. I won't be for very long, so it's not like I'm going to be out for like hours. But, the procedure is literally bam, 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 done. It's the working up to it. Well, I also asked my urologist, I'm like, okay, so what is my goal weight that I need to be at in order to qualify to get the pacemaker at the bladder? If you see me looking down, it's because I have all the information on my tablet. It's actually called interstem implant, sacral nerve stimulation. So basically what they'll do, well, first of all, she checked and she said as long as she can feel my tailbone, I'm a candidate. So that means I'm a candidate. I'm good. But it's up to me to decide. So I went online, did some research on it, and basically what it is they take this nerve and they place it through the sacral nerve. Is that what it's called? I just read it and I don't even remember. Maybe I shouldn't get surgery. So the people who qualify to use something like this, people who have overactive bladder, including urge incontinence, urgency, and frequency. Urge incontinence with the involuntary loss of urine association with sudden strong desire to void. Check. Urgency, frequency, frequent uncontrollable urges to urinate, urgency and voiding, often in very small amounts. Check. Urinary retention, inability to empty the bladder. I have that to a certain extent. I don't empty out completely. I don't have the fecal incontinence. That's another thing that it's supposed to help is for, it's not FDA passed for here for fecal issues. Or poop issues, bowel issues, whatever you want to say. It is though for in like Europe. Patients who are not a candidate for it. And I don't have my glasses on, so I'm sorry guys. Every time I do my glasses, it glares and it bothers me. People who have stress incontinence, which is basically people who stress incontinence lose urine when they exercise, sneeze, cough, or laugh. Oh, hold on. My cat wants up on my... There you go, baby. Go ahead. Mechanical obstructions, enlarged prostates, benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. BPH. Bleh. Patients with pacemakers. which is like pacemakers of the heart, I'm assuming, or another function, because I guess they would interact with each other. Pregnant women, diabetic patients, patients with neurological diseases such as multiple sclerosis, patients under 16 years of age. Well, no, wait a minute. Well, according to this, that means I'm not a candidate, but yet my urologist says I am. So I'm going to go by with what my urologist said. So it said before starting intermittent therapy, a provider will conduct 2 tests to determine if the therapy will be effective for the patient. Basic test. It's an in-office procedure in which temporary leads are placed into the sacral nerve using a local anesthesia. After the leads are placed, a test will be performed to ensure that the sacral nerve is being stimulated. This can be easily verified by the movement of the big toe. Regardless of the overall test outcomes, these leads will be removed in the office after 1 week. So basically what it's saying, okay, so I'll go up there, I'll have to lay on my stomach, I will be awake, which kind of terrifies me. I guess I'll be semi-awake. I'll be under like light anesthesia. But I have to be awake because I have to be able to tell them where I'm feeling the sensations. According to certain testimonials that I saw, it showed that you will feel issues in your feet, like you said, but also in your pelvic area, I guess, is supposed to stimulate, which might be a good thing. I don't know. Just kidding. Maybe. No, I just. We're not. Anyways, so I'm a dirty old lady. Just leave me alone. Basically, I'll have to go up to Seattle and have that done. And I'll be sent home with a little controller where you continuously have to up it. After you stop feeling it, you have to up it a little more and up it a little more and up it a little more. Well, then I go back up in 5 days, which, okay, so mind you, this is a 2.5 hour trip up. God knows how long I'll have to wait and how early I'll have to leave that day. And then I'll have to take a 2.5 hour trip back after having surgery, mind you, and probably a bus, which is going to be horrible. And then go back up in 5 days to have the permanent one placed underneath the skin above my left or right buttock, whatever one she decides to go in. So basically, they're going to cut open my ass and put the extra pacemaker in there. Which that one I will be under full anesthesia from what I understand. So this basically could eliminate the fact, well, for one, it'll eliminate me having to go up every 3 or 4 months for Botox. And 2, sorry, I'm trying to lock my, there, have it. It will help, maybe, hopefully get me off the pads and the diapers and the problems and the worrying and the stress and the incontinence. Or when the Botox starts wearing off, when I end up having issues. And wintertime, I don't have to worry about going over the past because the past, like, I already had to cancel 1 appointment for my Botox before I had my last one. And by then, I was having issues. Up every 2 hours peeing and so on and so on. My only issue is I'm scared to death of the idea of going under surgery. And the testimonials that I did read showed that it was very painful. Sorry, I needed a drink of water. Oh, check out my cup I won. I don't know if you can see it because of the light. But I won a contest over Christmas time from a fellow YouTuber. Her name is Susan. Sweetest person you will ever watch a video of. I'll put her link below because she's amazing. And I actually won 2 contests. One from a gal named Candy Fox. And those were really, I won like a bunch of little stuff. And then, oh my God, I was so dumbfounded. She sent me a whole crown brush set. Like, anyways, I digress. I'll put both their links below. But I won a whole bunch of stuff from Susan. I'll try to insert a picture somewhere if I can figure it out. If not, at the end. But yeah, they're both amazing. So definitely check out the ladies because they are just both very loving, very kind, very genuine people. And I really hope you subscribe to them. But anyways. So, as I was saying, I'm very anxious about the whole idea of surgery. I'm very anxious about the trip over and the trip back. I'm very anxious about recovery. I sleep on my back. Is that going to be an issue? I already have issues sometimes with breakdown on my back that I have to take care of and be real careful and monitor. I don't know. Just all in all, I'm just totally anxious about everything. And I've been thinking about it and thinking about it. Okay, so like I told my mom, the pain that I will go through with the surgery is only temporary. Pain does ease from it. If it will give me a normal life again, where I don't have to worry about, okay, when did I go to the bathroom last? Have I voided lately? Am I gonna wet myself? I went grocery shopping beginning of the month, this month, and I ended up having an accident because I hadn't gone and got my Botox yet, and I was literally so full, my bladder hurt, and I was having to like release some and release some and release some. By the time we went into Safeway, I was so afraid that I was going to be smelling like pee. I'm so self-conscious about that, you know. I'm already a big girl anyway, so I have, you know, I have to be careful about smells as it is. And not to have that one added on to it. Sorry, this shirt is like getting stretched out and it's like moving around on me. But anyways. So, if there is anyone out there that's gone through pacemaker placement of the bladder, I'd really appreciate some feedback from you guys to let me know, hey, this is what I went through. I know everyone's different. Everyone's going to have a different recovery. Everyone's going to have a different procedure because everyone has a different doctor and a different body. So, I'm just anxious. And I wanted to give you guys an update on it. My cat's meowing at me. Peekaboo. What are you doing over there, babies? She hasn't been feeling good. She got vaccinated, and I know that's not the reason why, but she just hasn't been feeling very good. But she's feeling better now, huh? It was weird because I got her the same kind of food I've gotten her before, but in a smaller bag. And I put it all in her container, and she refused to eat it. It's like almost like it was a bad batch. She's not a picky eater in the slightest. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to be a little bitch and not eat the food. No, she actually isn't that way. So, and I really shouldn't swear so much. I've already had one of my my Walmart rant flagged and put to where you have to be an adult to watch it now. And I don't know if it's because Walmart be creeping or my niece likes to watch my videos and I kind of called the guy a really bad word in it. And it could be my ex-sister-in-law flagged it or someone else because, yeah. Anyways. So yeah, that's what's going on. Everything is going well with my brother living here. I'm really enjoying this passion that I have found with makeup, and I know I'm probably coming to the game pretty late. I'm getting ready to turn 42 on the 31st of this month. It's my birthday, guys, coming up. You can send a gift to, just kidding. But I have attached my Amazon wish list down below. But yeah, don't think that I expect you to get me anything. I'm just joking around. I'd like to eventually get a P.O. box though, because I'd like to get letters from people, and I don't want to give my address out to everybody, obviously. That's just a safety issue right there. But I like getting letters and emails from people, and I like communicating back and forth, even though I absolutely suck at doing it. I'm really bad about returning emails. But anyways, I digressed again. So what do you guys think? I mean, I watched videos of a lady and she said it's so painful. What? What? I'm trying to make a video here. Should I show you? Can you guys see her? That's Cass. That's my baby. Yeah? You saying hi? Are you saying hi? Well, I hope you guys were actually able to see her because I couldn't tell. because I tape on my cell phone. There we go. So this video's already been, what? 15 minutes of me babbling, and then of course my cat babbling with me. Yeah, I'm gonna be 42. Can you guys believe that? I had to calculate. I was saying I was gonna be 43. I was aging myself. What's going on here? What? So that's all I've been doing. Stressing and worrying about that. And researching, and I should never watch videos. Oh my word. Why do I always do this to myself? I YouTube videos of procedures that I'm going to possibly have done, and then I get panicked and freaked out. But I have this morbid curiosity about stuff like that. I've been watching a lot of videos on like TLC and stuff like that that are different, like people who are like really small, or people who are, you know, that don't age. Or my mom texted me last night and she's like, there's a show on right now of a man that had a 200-pound tumor. I'm like, holy crap. Or this little girl who had this condition where the spinal fluid that usually leaks down, there's a blockage, so it ends up in their head. And these babies have soft heads up to a certain point, and oh, her head was just so huge, and it just broke my heart. But I have this morbid curiosity about different health things, different procedures, stuff like that, and sometimes it's my downfall. And I know I don't have my teeth in, people. I'm sorry. I can't wait to get my actual teeth. I need to call and reschedule the appointment. The weather was bad, so I wasn't able to go. But anyways, I guess I should let y'all go since it's already a 17-minute video, and I'm sure y'all don't really want to sit there and listen to me babble anymore. I want to come on and give you an update about what's going on. So I think the choice I have made is that, yes, I'm going to get the pacemaker. It's just a matter of talking to my urologist and finding out when she wants to do it, if we're going to do it instead of doing Botox that day. How do I prep? I have questions like, can I lay on my back? Is that going to be an issue? Aftercare, stuff like that, because it's a long trip to go over and see her. And it's going to be a long week. I mean, I would love to be able to stay up in Seattle, but hotels up there nearby the hospital are not cheap. And I would have to have someone with me for the 5 days. And so we're looking at hotels. What the heck is that noise? Oh, the landlord's washer must be off balance. It's like vibrating the whole house. Hotels, food, any recreation, anything like that, I'm going to have to pay for. And I can't afford that. No, that's a helicopter going over. Maybe. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, I don't know what it was, but it was loud and it vibrated my whole damn house. But anyways. So I have come to the conclusion that yes, I'm going to get the pacemaker, but I just don't know when, because I have a lot of questions about aftercare and stuff like that, and the probability of it actually helping me. I'm hoping it does, because you guys, I can't keep doing this. I cannot keep doing this. I can't keep going through that pain every 3 months, where it's wearing off sooner and sooner and sooner, which is why she upped the dose. Eventually, it's not going to work at all, and then what am I going to do? You know? The whole main goal of this was to be able to go on the pacemaker. And I believe I've lost enough weight to where she can feel my tailbone now, to where we can do that. And that makes me happy. I mean, I know, unfortunately, my weight loss has slowed down just because I stopped taking care of myself, and I need to start doing it again. For me. I need to lose weight for me to make sure I live a long and happy life. And I also need to see about doing the weight loss surgery now that the roads are gonna start getting better. It's just so hard because it's so far away, and just frustrated. I feel like I have all these hills in front of me that I have to climb just to be able to give myself a better life. And I'm running out of steam. But I will persevere. I have to. I have to for me. I have to for my daughter. I have to for my family. I have to do for you guys, my little puzzle pieces. My brother's like, why do you call them puzzle pieces? I'm like, because we're all different shaped, different sizes, different curves, but we all fit somewhere in this life. This big old puzzle that we call life. We all have our own place, and we have our place where we fit. And those of us who don't feel like we fit, we do. We fit together. So, but anyways, on that note, I love you guys. This has been a 20-minute video, so I love you. Mwah. And I'll catch you in the next video.